Today, we're going to be looking at handheld and gimbal shots. Which one's better? Let's find out.
Photography is a way of feeling, of touching, of loving. What you have caught on film is captured forever. It remembers little things, long after you have forgotten everything. Do images truly express as much as words do, or even more? Why do some pictures evoke strong emotions within us or strike a chord deep within? Photography for me is not looking, it's feeling. If you can't feel what you're looking at, then you're never going to get others to feel anything when they look at your pictures.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Alex and this channel is all about your filmmaking needs. So, filming on gimbal versus filming handheld. As technology continues to advance, filmmakers are constantly looking for the best tools to capture stunning footage. In this video, we'll explore the pros and cons of each method so you can decide which is right for you. So, what is a gimbal? First things first, let's start by defining what a gimbal actually is. A gimbal is a device that stabilizes your camera as you move, creating smooth and steady footage. It uses motors and sensors to counteract any shaky movements, resulting in professional-looking images that are free from unwanted motion. Gimbals come in all shapes and sizes, from handheld mobile smartphones to larger rigs for professional cameras. Okay, let's start with the pros of filming on a gimbal. One of the biggest advantages is the smooth and stable footage it produces. Whether you're walking, running, or even jumping, a gimbal ensures your shots are buttery smooth and free from any jitters, unless you get it completely wrong. This can elevate the quality of your videos and make them more visually appealing to the viewers. Additionally, gimbals allow for more creative freedom in your shots. You can easily pan, tilt and track your subject with precision, giving you the flexibility to capture dynamic and engaging footage. This can help your videos stand out from the crowd and leave a lasting impression on your audience. Another benefit of using a gimbal is the reduction of post-production work. Since gimbals stabilize your footage in real time, you spend less time editing them in, After Effects or Premiere Pro with the warp stabilizer, and it just saves you valuable time, energy, and just allows you to focus on other aspects of your video production. Oh my God, there's a fly in here. One of the biggest drawbacks is the cost. Gimbals can be quite expensive. Okay, like very expensive, especially if you're looking for a high-end quality model that sort of supports heavier cameras. So sometimes this investment may not be feasible, especially if you're starting out in videography. Another downside is the learning curve. Although, a lot of people think that you can just pick up a gimbal and go, okay, you'd probably say 70% of the time you might be able to do that, but there is still a learning curve to how you walk, how you actually handle the gimbal, and you need to spend some proper time going out and testing it, and sometimes you might not have the time. I have the DJI RS3 gimbal, and it's a very, very popular one. DJI are known for a lot of their gimbals, so it's always been reliable and really worked for me in my productions. But yet there is still an act for getting it right and precise. Definitely, I look at some YouTube videos and think, oh my God, how have they done it? Just tell me how. Obviously, gimbals require power to operate, whether it's through rechargeable batteries or an external power source. This means you'll have to be mindful of your battery while you're filming. So, unless you can plug it into the mains, you won't be running all day, sort of thing. This is just tiring. And obviously running out of power can bring a bad sort of burden on your shoot, and you'd have to carry extra batteries and all that sort of stuff, and that's a cost implication and all sorts of stuff like that, which is awful. Now let's shift our focus to handheld filming. This approach involves holding your camera in your hands without the assistance of a stabilization device. Don't get me wrong, sometimes people can make the camera look really smooth when it's in their hands. That's years of practice. And also a lot of the newer cameras nowadays have built-in stabilization, which is really, really cool and really, really good actually, and it's only going to get better. While it may sound less sophisticated than using a gimbal, handheld filming has its own set of advantages and disadvantages that are worth considering. One of the main benefits of filming handheld is the freedom of movement it offers. You can quickly adjust your framing, angle and perspective on the fly, allowing for more spontaneous, natural shooting style. This can definitely be useful for capturing candid moments for documentary style footage where you need to be nimble and reactive. Handheld filming also gives your videos a raw and authentic feel. The slight camera movements and imperfections in your shots can add a sense of realism and intimacy to your videos, making them more reliable to your audience. This aesthetic quality can be appealing for certain types of content, such as vlogs or personal narratives. Another advantage of filming handheld is the portability and the convenience it provides. You can easily pick up your camera, start shooting, without the need for additional equipment or setup. That's a massive thing. This flexibility can be a game changer, especially when you're working in fast-paced environments or traveling light. Now, on the flip side, there are some drawbacks to filming handheld. One of the biggest challenges is achieving smooth and steady footage without the aid of a stabilizing device. Shaky shots can detract the overall quality of videos and make them appear amateurish. This can be particularly noticeable when filming in motion or low light conditions. Additionally, filming handheld can be physically taxing, especially when you're like me. Holding a camera steady for extended periods of time can strain your arms and shoulders, leading to fatigue and shaky footage, obviously. This can impact the overall quality of your videos and limit your ability to capture the shots you envisage. Another downside of filming handheld is the lack of precise control over your shots. Without a stabilization device, it can be challenging to execute the smooth movement or maintain a consistent framing. This can result in footage that feels jarring or disjointed, detracting from the visual appeal of your videos. In conclusion, filming on both a gimbal and filming handheld have their own set of pros and cons that filmmakers should consider. Gimbals provide smooth and stable footage, creative flexibility, and reduce post-production work, but they can be expensive, and they have a learning curve and require power to operate. On the other hand, handheld filming offers freedom of movement, authenticity, and convenience, but it may result in shaky footage, physical strain, and limited control over your shots. Ultimately, the best method for you will depend on your specific needs, preferences, and budget. If you're looking for professional-looking footage with minimal effort and post-production work, a gimbal may be the way to go. However, if you value spontaneity, authenticity, and a more hands-on approach to your shooting style, handheld filming could be the better choice for you. I hope you like this video. If you give me a like and a subscription would be great, and I'll see you again soon. See you.